Deming's 14 points for management. Point 4. End the practice of doing business on the basis of price tag. Minimize instead total cost. Move toward a single supplier for any one item and build a long-term relationship of loyalty and trust.
If your focus is just on reducing costs, you're not thinking about maybe there's a different way to approach this. Procurement officers are usually incentivized or directed to look at price, not total cost. What the procurement officers have not been taught is that the downstream costs can be enormous if the upstream item that they're buying is defective in some way or doesn't fit with the rest of the system. Deming showed that just having detailed specifications for vendors is not a substitute for point 4. Detailed specifications will not minimize total cost. To minimize total cost, it helps to understand that the lower price may result in higher total costs later. Let me give you a couple examples. If your low-price vendor doesn't deliver on time, you pay for that because your process is disrupted, and that's a cost. If the low-price service or product is deficient in some way, you pay for it with dissatisfied customers, and that's lots of costs. Deming said, build a long-term relationship of loyalty and trust. To do that, your vendors must also trust you. That means your aim with vendors needs to include assuring their success, not just your own. To do that, make them a part of your system and treat them as valued partners. Work with them to figure things out and continually improve. That builds trust and drives down their costs and yours. So that's a combination of seeing that system and how those pieces and parts interact, optimizing the system as we get the best results overall.
Explore the following questions. What costs might we find that result from making procurements based on price tag alone? For example, slower work, stopped work or rework, more need for inspections, or more labor time needed, such as by customer service reps, to resolve mistakes or quality issues. How might we work with vendors to increase our competitiveness and theirs? Look beyond costs to the causes of costs. For example, costs due to inefficiencies in communications between you and vendors. Ask vendors, what information do you need to be more responsive? Ask ourselves, what can we do to make our vendors more successful?